Right, I'm a happy girl. I had to go get my hair fixed today. I told you guys before about how they made a mistake in blending here. It's all fixed on both sides. They just did a little baby amount of foils. Nice and sleek. It only took an hour and a half. Sorry, I'm walking on a really busy street. There's a lot of street noise. But the appointment was completely free, and they even put a hair mask in to condition my hair because I had to bleach it again. I'm a happy client, so I will be returning to that salon. Hello everybody, it is October 30th and I am doing all the preparation to move out tomorrow. Tomorrow is move out day. It's also Halloween tomorrow, which is cool. I am just in the process of packing. I've cleared out most of my wardrobe. I have boxes going, so this is great. I'll just give you a little bit of an update on how my progress has been so far. So we've got the bins from the closet, which I'm just putting clothes in. This is a box full of random stuff. I've got a lot of boxes going on. I'm gonna use these towels to wrap up my dishes so they don't break. I still need to utilize the space in this suitcase because it is still could take a little bit more things. A couple pairs of shoes that I still need to pack, and this whole desk area has not really been touched, so I need to pack up what's on my desk, including what's on the side. I also need to pack up my plant babies, which have grown so much, and I've actually repotted 2 of them here into their own pots. But the biggest progress today definitely is clearing out this wardrobe. So I've cleared out the top cupboard, these clothes that I'm wearing tonight for dinner, tomorrow's move, and then my nightgown for sleeping. I have a couple jacket options, something a bit dressier for tonight's dinner and a jacket casual for tomorrow's move. And I didn't take any of the clothes out of the drawers. I just taped them up and we'll move the drawers like that with the clothes inside, you know, less work. Thinking of ways to pack a little bit smarter without having to use a million boxes. I'm not able to clean right now because the flatmate that I had an issue with when she moved out a few days ago, she took the vacuum without telling us, so we need to wait for somebody to help us out and loan us their vacuum so I can clean the room. I gotta clean the carpets and stuff, so got a lot of boxes out in the lounge already. Yeah, it's all kicking off. Hi guys, welcome to the 31st of October. It is move day today, and I'm taking extra caution not to move my neck too much because I woke up on move day with the sorest neck ever. I have no idea why this is happening. Really bad timing, maybe some bad karma. Oh, it's so sore. I can barely move without shooting sharp pains on the right side of my neck, down to my shoulder, down to my arm, and it's painful. Luckily, I did the majority of my packing yesterday, filled a lot of boxes. I just have to prepare the bed for moving. So yesterday I went to Bunnings. It's like a hardware store here in New Zealand, and I bought this, which is a plastic mattress bag. Just when it's sliding in and out of the van, it doesn't get scuffed up and dirty. The other thing we have to move is the bed base, also at risk of getting damaged by shuffling and scuffing and stuff. So there were a lot of expensive products to wrap something of that size. So it's a queen size base bed. I just didn't think I wanted to invest like $40, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna get creative and use some duct tape. And I found these, which are foam bottle pouches. But what I'm thinking of doing is just duct taping a few of these pouches. So there's 12 in this pack on the edges, so that at least the edges are a bit protected from, you know, shoving it in the van and fabric doesn't get torn, because my bed base is made out of fabric. Here's hoping that my little DIY setup works. I have no idea. The other thing that was a bit of a mess is I forgot to book this van. So we're hiring a van by the hour. It's called City Hop, and you can rent vans, sign up for a membership and rent them by the hour, and then pay for the kilometers that you use as well. So we found a van, but all of the vans that were parked up close to where I live were booked out completely for the whole day and only available after 4 p.m. And I was like, I'm not waiting until 4 p.m. to move. I would ideally like to get this over with in the afternoon, early afternoon. So the only van that was available was in a whole different area. It's not really central Wellington, it's sort of a surrounding side, so I have to take an Uber to go get the van, then drive the van back to central Wellington, and then start to move. It's not going super smooth, but I don't want to say anything else because the move hasn't started yet. The planning was a bit bumpy, but we're gonna get through it. This is what moving is like. It's never an amazing experience. Moving can be really stressful. In reality, things don't really go to plan. So I'm gonna have help from my boyfriend and his best friend, and they're gonna help me move today. I still have to do a task of packing up my bedding, preparing the mattress and bed base for moving. So yeah, I have a lot of things to do. Oh, I also need to pack up the babies. I have a special box to carry my plant babies. It's an open box. Also, shout out to More Wilsons because they basically gave me all my boxes for free for this move. I just went to pick up their produce boxes for free and I didn't have to pay for any of the boxes. So that was a really great thing. I'm a little bit scatterbrained. I'm gonna start to take some pain medicine to treat this very sore neck of mine, and I have to get on with the packing. Let's do this. Move day. We're gonna be in a beautiful flat by the end of the day, and that's all that matters. So let's do this. Okay, I've done a lot of work in the last 2 hours and I'm just about at the point where I'm done. I just need help with wrapping the mattress in a bag and the bed frame, protecting it. I'll show you all the stuff that I've packed. This is nuts. This is like totally all on me, and I tried to keep it organized. I just need to tape a few boxes and we're good to go to carry this stuff out as soon as we can get the van, which is in 1 hour. Okay, I'll show you guys what it's looking like. All right, I have the wide angle on so you can see a little bit better. So we've got the desk area all packed up, ready to go. We've got some taped up plastic storage drawers that are ready to get carried out. I've got boxes. This has my laptops in it, work and personal. We've got ourselves an empty wardrobe. So that is done. I just need to clean. I've put a lot of my stuff out in the common areas, so I'm taking that with me. This is all the bathroom cleaning stuff, miscellaneous items. I still need to clear out some of my food from the fridge, but that's my pantry cleared out. I've got some food there. I need to pack all the food on these 2 shelves. That's my stuff. Guys, I have so much stuff. You just don't know how much you accumulate in a year until you see it in boxes and bags. The process is starting. We've got the van. Oh my gosh, super stressful. Make it work. Got this.
One whole chunk.
Oh my god, guys. I cannot believe how stressed I got today. I've finally come down from the chaos. I'm just sitting on my couch. Haven't really done much setup. Have made some progress. I'm alone now, and I think that that's calmed me down, and I'm able to process everything that I was going through, but it was just a lot. I got so stressed. I think the main thing that stressed me out was definitely the fact that the van rental was only booked for 2 hours, and it just proved to not even be close to enough time that we needed. Unfortunately, we didn't even get to do what my boyfriend wanted to do, go pick up his drawers. So he was really disappointed, but we just had no time to do all the things that needed to come out of my flat, which I had so much stuff. It was insane. I guess I just underestimated how much I had accumulated in 1 year. It was very, 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 very stressful. And moving already gets me stressed. So I also had to go pick up the van, which was like a 15-minute drive in traffic, and it was like busy traffic on Sunday. It just all added up. Got into the van, it was low on diesel, so then I had to stop, fuel it during my time of the booking because someone else before me didn't do that. So it was just like boom, 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 boom. And then the bed base, it was too big. It wouldn't fit in the elevator. We didn't have time to dismantle it, so we just had to leave it behind. So unfortunately, I didn't even finish moving everything that I needed to move, which feels a little bit incomplete. However, Jacob's best friend is really been a knockout. Like, Jacob himself has been stellar support. His friend really helped us out because he's got a car, and he promised to come tomorrow to put the bed disassembled in his car and then drive it over to me. It's not all done today, but we've done what we can today, and I actually had to extend the booking of the van by 30 minutes. I've paid $9 extra for an extra 30 minutes, and we used all 30 of those minutes. I was put into this high stress scenario where I'm driving this big cargo van. I have to drive it back up this hill, parallel park in this tight little space on a busy street, and I lost it. I guess the stress of that and everything else just came out, and I just broke down, and I was hysterically crying at the wheel on a busy road. Jacob's like yelling at me like, you need to pull it together, and I didn't even hear him yelling at me. That's how gone I was. I was just sobbing, and I couldn't figure out how to reverse. I was panicking. I reckon it was either an anxiety or panic attack, either or. I don't know which one. And it was just awful feeling. All I could do was sit there sobbing and stuck between trying to park this huge van. Like, most people don't know how to parallel park a small car, let alone a big cargo van. It's just the worst setup, the worst possible setup to have that van stationed in that location. All of a sudden, this woman just comes out of nowhere while I'm sobbing, and Jacob's outside the car trying to help me not hit the car in front and behind. And this woman just appears and says, listen, just pull the van over there. Don't parallel park it. I've booked it for 2 p.m. and I'll take it off your hands. You don't have to park it. And we just looked at her, and then I was just like, I snapped out of my, I don't know, trance of just pure panic. I was able to pull the van out, park it in front of the cars. She took it off our hands, and we just walked back into town, and we had lunch, and I calmed down, and I was crying, and it was just so much. I just broke down. I don't even know. I don't think Jacob has, well, no, he has never seen me like that before. Just so vulnerable. The stress had brimmed up to the surface so much that all I could do was release it in tears, and then, you know, calm down the whole walk back into town. Stopped to finally eat something for the first time that day at 2 p.m. Had an orange juice to get my sugar levels back. Like, I just don't know what I was thinking, that I'd only need it for 2 hours. And that was the biggest stressor, was that it was on a time limit. Even when I was telling my mom that I booked the van for 2 hours, she was like, oh no, you needed it for at least 4. And like, all the other vans in the city were booked out. Was today moving day for everybody? I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't extend the van any more than half an hour, so we just had to say, that's it, okay, we'll pick the rest up tomorrow. We did stellar 2.5 hours. Jacob got the couch delivered to his flat, so I'm not keeping it because I have my own. Oh my god, I feel so numb now. Like, it was just so stressful, and now everything's calm and I'm by myself. And yeah, I owe Jacob and Tom a huge dinner or something on me, because they really helped me out. I would not have been able to do what I did today and what they did today without them. They didn't have to help me, and they did. So I'm super grateful that I have that support in Wellington. And now I am supposed to be making plans to meet up with 2 of my friends who have returned from the Cook Islands. I've missed them so much. I hope that they could come over, but it's a little bit chaotic to host them in my new flat after having calmed down for a while and therapeutically unpacked, because this part of unpacking and organizing, I love it. Like, if I could just hire, I should have just hired movers to do all of that stressful stuff. And if I was just able to do this, what I'm doing now, just organizing, taking things out of boxes, finding homes for all the items, that is relaxing to me. I love that. It relaxes me. That's what I'm doing now to sort of calm down. I'm just grateful at the end of the day that I had that support to help me, that it's over now for today, what needed to be done, that my friends are here, and enjoy my new space, my new flat. And how amazing was it that my landlords, they not only helped me move a bunch of boxes in, when they handed over the keys, I was like, do you mind helping? Because Jacob and Tom had to drive back and do a second load. They left me with like 8, 9 boxes. They helped move that into my place for me. And I walk in the door, and there's this beautiful bouquet, chocolate, and a bottle of rosé waiting for me. It's just so nice to have that welcome. They just showed that kindness. It really means a lot. I feel really good. Positive energy in this flat is just stunning, and I can't wait to make new memories in here. I also forgot to tell you that I am on so much painkillers right now. Out of all the time that I've lived in New Zealand, I've never woken up with pain like this in my neck. Waking up on move day with an injury like that, honestly, last thing I needed, like a hole in my head. We're finishing up the move tomorrow, and I'll give you guys an update on how organizing the flat goes. Thanks for listening to this really long-winded story time, but I really wanted to get that off my chest. I'll talk to you guys another time. Bye. Okay, moving take 2. I'm back at the old flat, and I'm starting to disassemble the bed base. Gonna get some assistance to walk this bed base over to the new flat. Hopefully that will be the finish line. The move will be completed at that point, and I'm so relieved, because I just want to close this chapter down, and I want to move on and move forward, and I can't do that until this bed base is delivered to my new place. Thought I'd vlog the progress, because it's very tedious using an Allen key, and I actually didn't even have this. I had to ask my landlords, who kindly loaned me their Allen key, because I brought the totally wrong tool for this job. We're gonna get this done, and then I also have to clean up the room, vacuum it, so I'll check in with you guys when the bed base is at my new place. Well, this is it. This is the last time I'll probably see this room, and I wanted just to show what it looks like empty. Everything's gone and I've cleaned. Bye. End of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. Okay guys, so I had help from Tom and Jacob. We brought the bed here. I finally disassembled it and then I've now reassembled it using an Allen key and these very sore hands from twisting that Allen key so many times. But it took a lot quicker to put it back together because I knew what I was doing this time around than the first time, which took me like 6 to 8 hours to do it. Also, I didn't have to do everything from scratch. Some of the stuff was already left assembled. I didn't have to disassemble the entire thing, just the key pieces. The last thing to do is put the slats on, screw them in, put the mattress down, make the bed, and we can call it a night. Guys, it's a long night. We're now almost at 9 p.m. and I'm getting tired. So this is almost finished and I will show you what it looks like when it's done. There we go. I've got the bed made. It's looking so nice and I'm going to have to try to figure out how I want to fit this space. So it came with this and they had like a blue and yellow theme going on, but obviously I'm a pink type of person. This is where I'm at now, but I'm so happy that it's finished. I can have my first sleep in my new flat and it's going to be hopefully a great sleep. I'll chat to you guys in another update. Bye. Hey everybody, I thought I would do a check-in. It's the 4th of November today and I just wanted to give you an update on how my place has been. I've settled in now. I've had time to set up the place the way I would like it to. It's not finished yet, but it's definitely in a livable space where I feel comfortable and I can just sort of change things around as needed while I'm living in it, but at least the boxes are finished being unpacked and everything's sort of arranged the way I'd like it to be for now. I wanted to share with you what it looks like after only 4 days of living here and I've been having amazing sleeps. I can't even begin to tell you how much my quality of life has improved drastically since moving into my own safe space. It's amazing. The only thing I wish I did was that I did this sooner and found my own flat, but you know, this place might not have been available any sooner. So I am a firm believer in things happening when they're meant to happen. So we won't really dwell on what could have been, but let's just focus on how amazing my current situation is. All right, I got you on wide angle so we can fit more in, but I've got some shoes space at the front door. I don't know where I'm going to put this mirror, but it's propped up for now. This is my bed situation. I love that it fits my queen size bed. There's still a decent enough amount of room to walk by. Decent sized closet as well. I also have been loving this heat pump. We've been getting some cold weather lately and this pumps out warm air, and in the summer it will also cool, so it's like an air conditioner. So that's amazing. A little bit of a tight space here, but I think it still works. This used to be under the TV, but I've now moved it over here as a little bench and I think that it works. I've also put this shelving unit up. I got a few more cubes in there. The biggest thing is that I've got my desk set up now. This is amazing because I really do need a desk. Before it was sort of chill and you can see the marks in the carpet in the middle of the room, which was not working. Then I have my couch, of course, which is great and cozy. And now I've set up my kitchenette area to look like this. A cute little kitchen eating area nook over here. I have some artwork that I still need to put up on my walls, and these are the beautiful flowers that my mother had delivered for my 30th birthday celebration starting at the beginning of the month. But I really am happy with how this looks so far. But yeah, that's where everything's at, and I will talk to you in another update. Bye!